Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today we are going over how to play Caper Cards Bell's Hells. Right now we are going to go into everything that is in the box. You get the manual, the instructions. You get the box, of course, it's a nice box. You get one risk card, front and back for difficulty. You got 8 reward cards. One reference card, front and back. A boss card front and back. This is essentially the first player token. And you have 24 crew cards, 3 of each character in the Bell's Hells. Alright, now we're going to go over a quick how to essentially play the game, and then I'll get deeper into it. Alright, the simple way to describe how to play and win this game, each player will play one crew down until you have 4 crews total. Once the 4th crew member is laid down, you will look at the risk, flip over the reward, add the number to the risk, so this is 16, and if the numbers on the crew are equal or higher, but not exceeding 21, you win. So we have 2, 4, 6, 12, 20. 20 beats 16, so that heist was successful. In a 3 to 4 player game, we need to do this 4 times. In a 1 to 2 player game, you need to do it 5 times. Now we will go over the crew cards. The first one we look at is the specialist. This is fresh cut grass, and when you play this, you must rotate diamond in play. What this means is if you put the specialist down at the end, you have to look at all the cards, and if there's a diamond, you must rotate one of them. So we have the trickster here, you must flip it over so it becomes a 6, now becomes a 9. That's how the specialist works. The next card is the number 3, the fixer, Aurum. It says +1 for each other heart in play. This means once you play him, you have to keep in mind how many hearts are in play. So there is the 5 of hearts right here. Because of Aurum, it is now a 6. The next card is the 4, the thief or fern. It says next player may peek at the reward. This means once played, the next player may peek at the reward, so this should be better if I explain it here. So if the 3rd player put burn down, next player may peek at the reward. The 4th player secretly looks at the card. It's a 5, and they can decide what needs to be laid in order to beat a 16 without going over 21. Here we have the number 5, the Grifter or Dorian, -1 for each spade in play. This means once someone puts him, any spades in play, right here we have the muscle, a 7 spade, this would be a 6 instead of a 7 now. Now the 6 or the trickster, Chetney, may be played as a 6 or 9, so you can lay him on his Chetney side or lay him on his werewolf side, which is a 9, which is blurry now, of course. That being said, you could lay him down as a 6 or you can lay him down as a 9 depending on the situation. The number 7, the muscle or Ashton, when you play it, you must discard another odd crew from play. Meaning, once you put him down, we have to discard either the 5 or the 9. So we would discard the 5. Number 8, the mastermind or Imogen, may replace risk instead of joining crew. This means you can play her like normal as an 8, or you can play her replace the risk, turning the 11 to an 8, making the final total lower than what it originally would have been. Number 10, the Insider, or Laudna, must be played as a 10. As you can see, if you flip her over, she would be a 0-1. So she always has to be played as a 10. Now let's say someone laid the insider down as a 10. The total would now be 25. Now that is too much, that is exceeding 21. But the last player, if they have the specialist, which remember, must rotate a diamond in play, may play it and rotate the insider upside down. The new total would be 18. Now that is well below 21. Does it pass the test? Yes, it does. Now, after completing a heist, let's say you beat the 16 here, you completed this heist and stole the Sashimi marionette. You place this under the risk so the complication can be on the bottom. This will reflect the remainder of the game, -2 to crew score per diamond in play. For example, let's see, we just placed down the trickster, so our total is 9, 11, 17, -2 crew score per diamond in play. So this would subtract 2, and this one would subtract 2 for a total of 13. So we would have 13 is below 16, so we would have lost the game. In order to win the game, you must complete 4 heists from a 3 to 4 player game, 5 heists from a 1 to 2 player game, meaning you will be flipping each one of these, completing them, putting them under, until you successfully completed all 4 or 5 heists, successfully stealing all these items. And then you win the game. If at any point you have completed 2 heists, you flip one over and you do not meet, or if you exceed 21, you failed that heist and you lost the game. So you have to start all over again. Now I will go through the setup for 1, 2, 3, and 4 players, and possibly 1 round to show you how each player count works. So for 1 to 2 players, we will shuffle the rewards deck. Oops, as I spill it everywhere. And then we will lay 5 down next to the risk. So for 1 player, we'll shuffle the deck. And we will be dealt 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is our hand. We'll lay it to the side for now. And then for solo, we will deal out 10 cards. 9 and 10. And we'll put these to the side. Now, we will, at the start of the turn or round, we will flip one over, and we must play the ability, if possible, on the bottom left. So we pull the grifter, and it's -1 for each spade in play. Then now it is our turn. So we will play we will play the Fixer, +1 for each heart in play. Now the next turn we draw one of these. It does not specify in the rules, it has to be in any order. So we will draw the Specialist, must rotate 1 diamond in play. So for a total we have 5, 8, 2 for 10. At the end of your turn, if you're playing if you're playing with more than one person, you say the number that the crew is at after you lay a card. So we're at 10. So this isn't looking very good. So we will lay the Thief. Now, the difficulty is that all the cards are +5 to +8. So a 16 to a 19 is what we need, and we do not have that. The heart gives us 6 here, 6, 9, 11, 15. So we already know we did not succeed. We'll flip this over. +6 for 17. We did not succeed. Now if we did succeed, we would have slid this under and draw two new cards from the deck to fill our hand. And we would discard this and repeat until we would win 5 times. Now to set up for a 2-player game, you do the same as the first with the reward. Shuffle it, lay down 5 cards, move the rest. And both players get 4 cards in their hand. The boss card, the first player token, will go to whoever is the closest to the age of 21. Now 1 round consists of 4 turns, so each player is going to take 2 turns. So they will play the Mastermind to reduce the risk to 8. Now a reminder, this is not a talking game. You cannot talk about the game with your fellow players. So they will lay the muscle down. Now it's the first player's turn again. They will lay the Trickster down for a total of 13. Then they will lay the Grifter down because the -1 for each spade in play. This is a total of 16. Then we'll flip. So 8 plus 5, 13. So we have successfully completed the heist. We will discard these cards, slide this under, and each player, the boss card, will move to the next player, and then they will draw new cards. And that is set up and playthrough for a 2-player game. For a 3-player game, we'll start by shuffling the rewards deck, dealing out 4 cards instead of 5. So only 4 heists have to be completed. Shuffling and dealing 5 cards to each player. And the boss card goes to whoever is the closest to 21. Now for whoever the boss is, for the first crew, they draw from the deck. And they have to play whatever is on here. This says may replace risk instead of join crew. We will replace it. And then the boss goes in set order. So they will lay the muscle, a 7. The next player they will lay the thief for a total of 11. So this player gets to look at the top of this. So the heist will be worth 13, but they cannot tell this to the other players. So at 11, so he has to at least lay a 3. He cannot pick it up again, but it was a 5, 13. Also needs to be at least a 2. He will lay the fixer, +1 for each other heart in play. There are no other hearts in play, but the total now is 14. So we'll flip this over. So a 13, 14. The heist is successful. We'll discard these cards. Tuck this under here. Look at make sure you pay attention to the complication. Now in a 3-player game, the players do not draw cards from the deck. The boss goes over to the next one. The boss will play the first card off the deck as the first crew, and the play will commence. Now we will be setting up for a 4-player game. We'll lay 4 rewards. And we'll give out 5 cards to each player. And the boss card will go to whoever is closest to the age 21. And this is probably the simplest. Each player just lays 1 card down at a time. Now the mastermind will be laid down again. The next player will lay the thief. So this player can look at the top card, and it is a 5. So this will equal 13 in the end. So they will lay down the muscle for a total of 11. This player does not know what's on top of there, so they are just going to assume the worst and believe this next card is an 8. So 16. Can they get up to 16 from an 11? They could play the Insider for a total of 21, or they could play the Grifter, but the Grifter -1 for each spade in play. So they're going to play the Insider for a total of 21. They did not exceed 21. So they flip 13, they passed. So this would go under. These would be discarded. The boss token would move. And the play would commence as normal. Now that is everything for learning how to play the game and how to set up for 1, 2, 3, and 4 players. Stick around, I am going to play a solo playthrough of this, maybe a couple times, so stick around. Welcome back. We are going to play a solo game of caper cards. So remember, we deal 5 reward cards. Put this somewhere over there, why not? And we deal us 4 cards. We got the Trickster, the Thief, the Grifter, the Grifter. Now we have to deal 5 cards. I guess as the AI player, you would say. Set these aside. Okay, so the AI player would go first. Let's pick this one. The Thief. Next player may peek at the reward. So we get to look at the reward. Maybe an easy heist. Alright. We got a 6. So this is going to end up being a 17. Okay. So our total crew right now is at 4. We need to match 17. This isn't looking good already, I'll tell you that. I will play the Muscle. Must discard another odd crew from play. There is none, so I do not have to discard anything. That brings our total to 11. So we only need 6 more. The AI card is a 2. Must rotate a diamond in play. There are no diamonds in play. So this would make it 13. Now we know it's 17, so all we need is a 4, which we have a 4. Because if we play the 5, it'll be -1 for each spade, and we have 2 spades. So if we laid a 5, it'll be 18 minus 2, 16. We would not have enough. So let's play the Thief for a total of 4, equaling 17. Let's flip this over because we got our 4 heroes out there. Plus 11 plus 6 for 17. We successfully completed this heist. Now we put it underneath, and our complication is discard all duplicate crew before scoring. So that would mean if these were our crew, we would discard all duplicate crew before scoring. So we would have to get rid of both the thieves before we would score. Good to know. We have to keep that in mind. So this will go underneath, so that way we can see it. These will get discarded. We will draw 2 new cards. Alright. The AI will go first. Let's do this one. Mastermind. We may replace risk instead of joining crew. We will replace it. So now that's total 8. Now we have to play. We're going to play the Grifter. It has -1 for each spade in play. There are no spades in play. Our next one will be this one. Another one, 10. So the Grifter and other ones are... I'll try to update this. So our crew number is 10. So this could either be a 13 or 16. Oh shoot. This is a duplicate. Just discard all duplicates before scoring. We are not going to win this one. So let's finish it through though. We would just play the Insider on a 10, so we would be at 20. So the round is over. Look at the complication. Discard all duplicate crew before scoring. So these would all go away. We would drop down to 10. And this would be 15. We did not pass, so we lost the game. So now we'll reset. And we'll do it again. We'll play another one. Oh, that's not the right pile. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so what do we have? What do we have? Oh, yep, I don't go first. So this one, we will go with this card. The Insider must be played as a 10. Okay, I'm going to play the Mastermind. Let's change that to an 8. Next card is the Fixer, +1 for each heart in play. So that's at 13 right now. This can get up to 16. We could get up to 17 with the Thief, or we could just try and go for 15. Nope, because that would rotate that. We do not want to do that. We will play the Thief. Keep reading and changes for a total of 10, 13, 17. So now we will flip. So that's 13. So 17 beats 13. We successfully stolen the Gloomscale Breastplate. Let's discard these. Draw 2 cards. Oh boy, that's not good. Two the specialists. And our complication is -4 to crew score if no spades are in play. So we need to play a spade. And we do not have any spades. So hopefully this can pull a spade. Here's 1 spade, sweet. The Thief. Next player may peek at a reward, so we get to look at this. 7. So this is going to be 18. That's going to be 18, huh? No, I don't know what they're going to pull. So I am actually going to play the Specialist for a total of 6. Let's pick this one. 7. That's must discard another odd crew from play. So that is what? 6 plus 7, 13. And what was this? 7, so that would be 18. So there's no way we could win this, because if I put the 10 out there, we would get 23 and we would bust. If I put a 10 out there, that would be 15. I'll put the 10 out there, or the 2 out there, sorry, for 15, and then we will flip. For 18, we lost the game. Cool. We will do another game real quick. But then I think you get the gist of how to do solo mode. Very fun game. It doesn't take long to set up. So whenever you like lose, you're like, I want to do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for a little flair, let's shuffle these up too. Why not? Oops. Oh, it was flipped. Oh, okay. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are ours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, just peek at what we have before the game starts here. Got 2 fixers, a thief, and the grifter. Okay, pick this one. The Insider. Ooh, it starts out at 10. Okay. I'm gonna play the Fixer for 13. They will play the Muscle must discard another odd crew from play. The Fixer is an odd one, so now it's at 17. Now I can do the fixer for 20. I'm gonna do the thief because the power doesn't help anybody. The next player peek at a reward. So that was the fourth one, the fourth crew member to be played. Even though that's out, that's still the fourth player or fourth crew member. So now that's when the end of the round ends. So that puts us at 21. We're right on the dot. Flip for 18. All right. Successfully stole the Journal of Vespin Chloris. The complication is +2 to crew score per spade in play. So if we have a spade in play, that adds to our crew score. That's it. Draw 2, the muscle, and the trickster. Alright, they'll go first. The specialist. So we are at 2 now. That is pretty low. Yeah, I don't want to get too low. No, we have so it would actually be a 4 because we have this. Let's put the grifter out there for 5. So we're at 7. Well, we're actually at 9 because of the club. We'll pull this one. Maybe play it as a 6 or a 9. So we are currently at, what are we at? 9? I'm gonna play this as a 6. Yeah. Yeah. For 15. And then we will play. Could we play this? Was that 15? Am I doing math right? 4, 9. Yeah, this would be 18 plus that 19. Yeah, we will play the fixer for another 3. That'd be 18 plus 1 for each other heart in play. There's 1 heart. That would be 19. Okay, we already added the 2 to this. Let's see what we got. For 18. Nice, so we successfully stole the Narlock Shard. What did I say? Complication. Rotate all diamond in play before scoring. So we gotta remember that now too. We'll discard these. Draw 2 cards. First one is Specialist. So we have a total of 4. I'm gonna play the Mastermind. We still get +2 for the clubs though. So that's at 6. We're gonna do this one. This is good. We got a diamond. The inside, so this is technically 16. When we rotate, it's gonna be rotated because I can't stop it, so it's actually gonna be a 1. Our total is gonna be 5. Okay, so in that case, I'm gonna play the Trickster at 6. That way, that will rotate. So, okay, so let's delete everything here. We're gonna do the math here. +2 score per club in play. We have 1 club, so that's a total of 4. Rotate all diamonds in play. So these both have to rotate. So 1 plus 9, 10. Add 10. So we're at 14, right? 14. Yep, so we gotta get lucky on this pull. 8 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 13. We successfully stole the Hishari mask. This complication, discard all crew with lowest number before scoring. So with that, we would have to discard that before scoring would happen. It's harder and harder each turn. Discard everybody. Draw 2 more cards. Okay. Go ahead with this one. Now we have to remember let's put him out as the trickster right there. We're gonna do the mastermind again. So we already have +2. We have 6. Well, technically 8. Did I count that? I didn't count that last turn, but we still would have won. So we have 8. They're gonna play one. The thief for 4. That's at 12. And I get to look at this. 13. So we need to get 13. This is gonna change to a 9. It's actually gonna be 15. So if that's the case, I'm gonna play the grifter. For each spade in play, -1. So let's do the scoring real quick before I put it on the screen. Or let's do the rules here. +2 for each club. There's 1. Rotate all diamonds in play. Oh, I forgot that one, didn't I? Yep. Discard all crew with lowest number before scoring. So the thief will go away. So now we got that. So 2 + 9 = 11 + 5 for 16. So 8 + 5 is 13. We still successfully stolen the Sashimi Marionette. -2 to score per diamond in play. Or at least we have one more heist to complete in order to win this game. Okay. Now, for instance, if a diamond was discarded, -2 crew score per diamond in play, that would go back up. So if we had a diamond in play at 16, we go to 14, but we had a diamond go out. Like if this one went out because it was the lowest number, let's say, this would go back up to 16. All right. So let's put it right here. That's been helping us out a lot. So we already have 2. The club. Rotate all diamond in before scoring. Discard all crew with the lowest number before scoring. -2 to crew score per diamond in play. Okay, I feel like we should play high cards here. I'm gonna play the muscle for 7, so that'd be 9. So +2 crew score per club in play. We got that. Rotate all diamonds. Okay, we're just checking this before. Discard all crew with the lowest number, so that would be that technically. -2 crew score per diamond in play. Okay. What's this now? Must rotate a diamond in play. 2 in a club, so that's another 4. 13. And that's going to be taken away. So we're really still at 9. Oh boy. The only thing I can play to help us out is the thief. So that's 4 crew members. Let's see if we did beat the game. Let's erase all this right now. So +2 per club. There's 1, 2. So let's just do this simply. 4. Rotate all diamond in play. There are none. Discard all crew with the lowest number. So that would be that. And this would go down to 2. Minus 2 crew per diamond in play. There are no diamonds in play, so let's add these up. So 7 plus 2 equals 9, plus 4 is 13. So now it's all up to whatever this card is. We need the lowest card they got, a plus 5. Oh, Brad. 8 plus 7 equals 15. We have 13. We lost, but that was a good run. We did successfully do 4 heists, but we got caught on the last one. We got too greedy. Alright, that was how to play in a solo playthrough of Caper Cards. If you would like to see a 2-player variant, please, there'll be a video on the screen for the co-ops couple night with me and my wife playing the 2-player version. Please go enjoy that video. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. If you want to know when I post more videos or go live, there are links in the details for Facebook, Discord, and Twitch. Alright, everybody have a good night, and I hope you enjoy the video. Deuces.